Hello YouTube, this is Judson Game 44, and today I thought doing another. This is the second showing Sims 4, showing you the gallery that I made and everything. So I thought doing this because when I do my update video, you'll see what that means. So how about I show you what's been going on? I'll first show off these new characters that I recently made. These three I already have made. Well, of course, this big group. I felt like made this into like a big bro house something. Yeah, you can tell what I really mean. Here's the house I also made for them. Yeah, you could find some of these on my own house. This is Medea. I made like two versions of her. Yeah, her outfit idea. Here's a Eddie house. Because I realized how small an Eddie, because there was only like 2 or 3 an Eddie made on The Sims 4. So I kind of went crazy. Here's Stacy Plays. Dan TM. Lauren Side. I love her. I made her look very beautiful. And this is CC Funny 22, the YouTuber who I helped get our channel started. Yeah. I made a teenager version, a children version, a taller version, and brought them back to adults, and this is what they came up, so I turned them to this look. Put them separate. Oh yeah, and here's Pie Guy Rules, the person who does the every episode SpongeBob thing for a season. Here's Stampy's house. Of course, I didn't make this. I just put it on favorites, and for some reason it's here. Afmel, Stampy with her girlfriend Swayze, Ballistic Squid, and Ophelia with time. Maybe you gotta fix it up. Old version house. This. I also did an Eddie with the 6th generation, taller kid, teenager, young adult, and elder. The same goes for Eddie. And also, I did like a few upgrades to this house a couple times. Yeah. This is Kevin Nass. I tried to get them all separate, that way you could get to a character. Here's also Eddie. Double D. Now, for those who've seen my couple Let's Draws I made, you may notice I made like a couple drawings of these characters fused together. I did one for Kevin Double D, I did. Oh, by the way, I even did one where all the characters are like their parents. Yeah. Yeah, like here's all their parents I tried to did. Plus here's like their fall and, you know, how can I say this right? Oh yeah, winter outfits. That's what I tried to did for each one. And here's like, I was trying to get close to the drawing as I can. You can't really see it, but if I could. There's a whole entire big sleeve. Where's that one? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is as close as you can get. I put red socks and white leg wings on him to simulate, and these are supposed to represent like he's wearing a black jacket, because there was no green, really nothing represent him, so I put this. Yeah, this was the closest I got. I put Eddie's big brother. I made their own bedrooms, school, park. I made an empty house for people just to build inside, because I have ideas to make an Eddie series. I made their swimming class. I made the Eddie dorms. This is where actually all the characters. This is Jimmy and Sarah's room, where they share it together. This is Johnny's and Blank's room. And this is Rolf's room. This is Nasa's room, since she's supposed to be the hot one. Also, if we go to the top floor, here's Kevin's room. This is just for all the outside characters. And this is where the 3 Kanker sisters live. Since they're all adults and live in a trailer park, I decided to do this for them. Here's, well, you could probably guess where each room is. And there's a room right over there. Here's dorms. I made a few Steven Universe. I made Ruby Sapphire. I made the 2 Pearls. I made Greg. I made this for Naf. 5 Minutes at Freddy's house. Yeah. I did a lot of versions. I did all the gems, Peridot, Lapis. Here's what I did for their house. I decided to make like half green. Of course, I won't lie. I did download this from the gallery and then actually re-change it up a little bit to make it look like my idea I once had. Like, I was imagining like half blue with curtains and everything. But yeah, this was downloaded from someone else's, but I did change it up a little bit. We have all the Eddie characters I first made. Of course, originally I was not thinking about putting Plankton, but then I decided to. Here's the SpongeBob characters. We have Gary, we have SpongeBob, we have Mr. Krabs, we have Pearl, we have Sandy, and we have Patrick, and we have Squidward. Yeah, just to let you know, I'm not trying to make these characters look beautiful, I'm trying to get them close to what they look like. Oh, by the way, if any of you want to see it, I made other couple versions since there was a little problems. But yeah. Here's like Amethyst rooms, Rose Quartz room, Garnet's room, Pearl's room, you know what I mean. And this is actually supposed to be SpongeBob background characters. Plus there's a drill in here. If any of you remember that story Graveyard Kid I mentioned, that tour video I did, yeah, here's them. Here's Mario, here's me, and here's Josue. I also did the BFFs ones, where I kind of rechanged them up looking like this. And speaking about that 5 version thing, I did the same thing for here as well. P.S. I did a little upgrade to this house. Since the last time I was gone, now it looks like this. Yeah. And here's like the 6 victims. Actually, I gotta change this one up. This really is not the one that matches. But yeah. And this dorms is actually supposed to look. This is the Flying Dutchman's house. This is the Chum Bucket. This is Mermaid Man Barn Boy. This is actually not supposed to be Patrick's house. This is supposed to be Larry's. And this is Mrs. Puff's house. If any of you are interested, I'm not going to spoil what's inside looking, but still. Here's actually Mr. Krabs' mother's house. I even did the same for Mr. Krabs. And if you're, this is supposed to be Man Ray. And these two are supposed to be Potty and Patchy. Yeah, they don't look great, but that was the closest I could got to them with no downloaded content or no pirate costumes, stuff like that. Here's their house I made. It's actually looking really great. I like it. Here's like their house is all separate. This is William. This is Mr. Krabs' parents. That's the Flying Dutchman. Here are the 3 houses. This is Mr. Krabs and Pearl's house. This is Sandy's house. Since everything's far back, you can't see, but over here, this is actually Sandy's house. Of course, I don't know what's with the glitch right over there, but still. There's a whole entire underground house since I couldn't make it into a tree house with the dome in it. So yeah, I put the dome in, but you know what I mean. Mr. Krabs' house, the Flying Dutchman, Larry, Mrs. Puff, Mermaid Man Barn Boy, Plankton. I also kind of made a few changes. A couple times I made these characters. For her, I made her like white, but then I changed my mind black, and then back to white. Oh wait, no, that was the other way around. Because green, everything, yeah. So, let's see here, what else do we have? Oh yeah, this, I think with counting this was only like 3 versions of them. Before I went crazy and made all those Eddie characters. Here's my fan art of like Naruto idea I had, but yeah. A character who I made called Skulls. My family house that I made, that's not really mine, but still. A garage, stuff like this. Bedrooms, yeah, this was back when I was really not getting that creative yet. Archer. More Graveyard Kid ideas. Yandere ideas. I made Yandere's high school, well, of course, I won't take all the credit for it. I didn't actually make this, but it got a lot of buys for. You see, what I did was I took from one in the house because I was not able to find a full-list fishing version. So I pretty much decorated all the rooms with like clubs and everything. Because someone has not already finished that up. I didn't know why, so I thought finishing up. Here's like supposed to be like all different types of character ideas I had. Yeah. And here's a dorm, Yandere home. This is actually supposed to be where the 10 rivals live in. Like, you know, Osana, Kisana, all that stuff. The final two live up here, though. Well, the 9 one lives down here in our own house. Besides that, we are running out of time for this, so we better finish this video up, though. Here's supposed to be like a classy, really expensive house I got idea. 3 ideas of Naruto and Sasuke fusion. Sasuke, I named them. The early designs of SpongeBob. Steven Universe fusion the stars idea I got. Yeah, you're pretty much getting the idea what I'm doing. Our early combines. These are actually one of my earlies. Goo Lagoon. The SpongeBob house is separate. This is a chum bucket, only separate. And also we have Sandy's house. SpongeBob early. Oh yeah, Gene combines. Yeah, he's been put into a lot of more ideas than I thought. Sam and Dean. Winchester. My sister Jen, who my mom said looks like Kim Kardashian. The first version of Joss and my family. Graveyard Kid. Actually, this stuff I already show you guys in the other one. Now, everyone give me a second. And for this house is actually, you think this is Squidward's. Yeah, I can see why, but this is actually William's house. I totally forgot that you can do it, but it would not allow me to put it in, so I did this. I pretty much like clear out the bedroom and made it simple, clean. This part I like the best. Brown walls, green floors, all that stuff. I definitely like that. Here's like another version of the house I did. Yeah, with like a backyard, everything. Over here is supposed to